The narrative encapsulates the harrowing investigation into the political mechanics employed by Benjamin Netanyahu and Vladimir Putin to entrench their power through orchestrated conflicts. The opening sequence sets a haunting stage with visuals of a ticking clock over a blood-stained map. Intertwined with archival footage of Netanyahu and Putin, symbolizing their collusion amidst headlines of war and destruction from the Middle East and Eastern Europe. This is immediately coupled with striking war montages depicting the devastating aftermath of Israeli airstrikes and Russian missile attacks. Interlinked with the plight of displaced victims. The narrator begins with a chilling exposition, asserting the deliberate strategy behind their actions, stating, "This is not conspiracy. This is strategy, and the world watches as millions pay the price." Act 1 delves into the blueprint of manufactured crises, dissecting how each leader has meticulously crafted threats to sustain their regimes. Netanyahu's utilization of existential threats from regional adversaries to mask political scandals and rally nationalistic fervor. Putin's orchestration of wars, first in Chechnya and later in Ukraine, to quash dissent and promote a messianic image. The narrator unveils the chilling narrative that underlines their respective paths, revealing the simplistic yet effective strategy of manipulating fear. Transition scenes with split-screen visuals powerfully underscore the orchestration of crisis as a tool to consolidate power. Act 2 addresses the profound human cost, showing the calculated cruelty of Netanyahu's policies in Gaza, where destruction serves as both a tactic against Hamas and as a means to bolster Israeli unity under his perceived wartime leadership. Similarly, Putin's campaign in Ukraine is depicted not as a conquest for territory but a ruthless assertion of power through obliteration and enforced cultural existentialism. Poignant visuals juxtapose the suffering of ordinary civilians with the conspicuous opulence enjoyed by allies of both leaders, evoking both empathy and indignation. The narrative shifts focus in Act 3 to the machinery of control, revealing how both leaders erode democratic institutions and silence opposition under the guise of national security. This act illustrates how governmental powers pass oppressive laws in Israel and Russia to eliminate judicial and political challenges, painting a grim picture of democracy besieged by autocratic machinations. Act 4 highlights the complicity of Western nations, exploring how geopolitical and economic interests perpetuate these regimes through diplomatic and financial support under the veneer of stability. The visual narrative concludes with a powerful closing, showcasing grassroots peace efforts and collective resistance amidst ongoing aggression, and fading to a challenging question: when leaders choose war, who chooses the leaders? The technical directions amplify the impact with a stark sound design blending political rhetoric with the haunting sounds of conflict, meticulous lighting choices enhancing thematic symbolism, and data visualizations portraying the cyclical pattern of crises aligned with electoral agendas. This narrative serves as both an indictment and a clarion call for accountability, crafting an unflinching portrayal of how autocratic leaders employ war as a tool of governance and coercion, challenging viewers to dismantle the fallacy of strongman necessity.